Here, it says that we have infinite solutions, meaning that x equals everything. So let me kind of set this up as you normally would, and then we'll see why we have to do the advanced mode. So we've got 12x plus 28. And by the way, there's other ways to solve this other than Desmos, but again, this live stream, I'm just focusing on Desmos methods to try and help you guys score points fast, because you got a test tomorrow. What is that, S over 13? Okay, and then again, instead of squiggly, or instead of equals, we're going to say squiggly. And instead of x, I'm going to change this to a like I was saying, because I prefer a. R is still going to be r, x is going to be a, and then it's going to be minus 8. Okay, so here's the issue. When I plug this in, it is lying to me. This is a lie. This is not the truth, because we know that a does not equal 1, because remember, I said that x is a, and it says infinite solutions. So infinite solutions means x should equal everything. So instead of a equals 1, we want a to equal everything. So let's tell Desmos that. And this is the advanced method. So what we're going to do is in another line, I'm going to say random 5 in parentheses, and we're going to say a equals this random 5. And basically what I'm doing is I'm telling Desmos that a is equal to 5 random numbers. Now, in truth, a should equal pretty much everything. But if we give Desmos 5 random numbers, that is usually more than enough to sort of trick Desmos into thinking that a equals everything. So like even if I said 3, it's still giving me the actual values for s and r here. I just like to go with 5 because it feels good. But if you want to choose 3, that's fine. If you want to choose 11, that's fine. If you want to choose 112, that's fine. Yeah, it's still giving us the answer. So just choose a number and stick with it.